Came over to replace some diff bushings, just poly ones, because one of them blew out, and turns out that the whole subframe cracked and got torn up. Too much horsepower.
Freeze, dancing. People gon' talk, but
Good morning, everyone. So today we're in the garage. We got the turbo coupe. It's a little cold, so we're got the fire going here. Not too hot. Doesn't melt anything. This car's on jack stand. Well, it's on wheels up in the front just to get it to sit a little more level. If anyone's done this before, when you're pulling out a subframe, you don't want it to come out. You want it to come out level. Same thing with the gas tank. We're going to be pulling out the gas tank as well to do welding. So it's a lot easier if everything comes out at least as level as possible. It's still not. You get the point though. It's 4 studs. If you start coming down like this, it'll get stuck. So you need to come down like this. We had to put these a little bit back and sideways like this so that there's enough space for the gas tank to clear out here. It's just kind of like things to be mindful of when you're setting yourself up for this. If you're gonna do it at home like this without a hoist, you wanna make sure you have enough space, because the worst thing ever is once you have the car up in the air, half the things are out, it's coming down, and then it gets stuck on a jack stand. You have to ghetto jack up here to pull that out to, you know what I'm gonna do. You know where I'm going with this. Not trying to play those games. First battle is exhaust. It's a one piece. I'm not sure where it comes undone, way up there. But these are never fun. So you gotta take them off and put them on in one piece. So I got the 2 hangers back here loose already. And up here we have a hanger, and I'm not really sure where this goes to. Is this just all one piece? Okay, there's a V-band, thank God. After a 15-minute battle with this V-band, we have managed to get the exhaust fully off. I think he's got to change this to some bigger tips. All right, next step is you take out the struts, well, wheels, struts, springs, and now we're gonna take the calipers off. Or, oh no. Oh, we might be fucked actually. I'll have to take the lower control arm bolt out or something. I'll get back to that in a second. All right, so we got the brakes off. This is as much as we need to take. Like, we don't need to take this stuff off. Left these in for now. I'll pop them out in a sec. Actually took out the brace over there and loosened the drive shaft as well. So that's all good. These are dangling here. Once the trailing arm comes out, that won't dangle, but it's okay. The brake lines are actually kind of rubbed. This is held in by zip ties. And then the e-brake cable on the other side has been cut. This one's pretty mangled as well. But with these dual calipers, you can't actually run an e-brake cable. We'll dive into that some more. This hose is in really bad shape. It's all cracked. This one's Gucci. So now that essentially everything that can't come out has been loosened and detached, brakes, drive shaft, and suspension here. We're now gonna loosen down the 6 trailing arm bolts. We already got the jack underneath the diff, or the subframe, and we're gonna do all 4 of those after. And this thing's gonna come down. So I'm taking all the, just these bolts out of the trailing arm. And here, turns out we have a stud. So someone's already done some sketchy shit to this thing. And these fucking, all these lines just going around here is kind of whack. Definitely not the prettiest thing. I hope it's not gonna be too much of a pain when the gas tank is coming down. So we're loosening off the subframe mounts, and I went to loosen that one. And so that all just came out like that. Well, hopefully that'll weld itself back together. Fuck. That's crazy though. Oh my God. So we might be looking for a new subframe. I don't know if this is fixable. It's probably just gonna be bad if we do try to fix it. Gotta let the trunk drain first. I got 3 of them out, and then we're just working on that last front one over there, and it is not coming out. It's really putting up a fight. So, started to bring the subframe down, and so you can see the studs. There's studs in the front, in the back, there's nothing. So to balance it out, got this jack here, and slowly drop that, jack that up to make it come down, lower it down, jack that up, lower it, and just kind of like beep, boop, beep, boop, beep down. Looks fucking sketchy, but she works. She's coming down. She's outside. Don't mind the garbage. That garbage bag broke, so now it's kind of just everywhere. Anyway, this is the damage. So it's cracked from here all the way around. Quite cracked. This whole piece moved back, hitting the axle. Diff bushing not in the diff anymore. So now, gotta undo these bolts, start dropping the tank, take the filler neck, filler out, and there's one more strap on that side too, and underneath the back seat, electronics and lines. Alrighty, so took off the axles, the front bolt, just an 18, then the upper arms here are a 18 and then an 18 nut. It just comes out, but you need the diff out first or else it's a nightmare. Then the bottom ones, these ones are actually held in by these weird things that lock in place and hold the, I mean, they're like a nut, but a really weird nut that locks itself. So you just gotta blast them out with an 18 there. And then these bushings to take them out of here is a battle. But almost fully apart here, big stuff. This is the bushing that broke, and it won't come out, but I think that's because you can see how ovalized that has become. Crazy. It's almost like it got squished. Oh, there she goes. It's a tough one. So she's outside, and you can take a look now. So cracked and bent back here. Cracked all the way along here. Cracked along there. Cracked along here. And bent up. God damn. So for future reference, this didn't have any screws in it. And this one also didn't have any screws in it. Just so nobody thinks I didn't put any in. I think I might have some I could put in here at least. She's getting the whole rundown right now. We'll find out if there's anything real bad under there pretty soon. Gas tanks are a pain in the butt to pull out, but this looks loose. And it is loose. That's cool. Yeah, it spins. All right, so the entire rear end is taken apart about as much as it needs to be. Everything that's gonna get replaced is gonna get replaced. that was an exhausting day. A lot more gas got spilled than I thought. It's the worst thing ever. At least I'm gonna leave overnight and it should air out in here a bit. At least that's what I'm praying for. So tomorrow hopefully will not be a gas chamber in here. Good thing that the fire died down before that spilled out. Hello, it's the next day and I'm meeting a friend of mine, Kitech. He's got this really cool 1 Series diesel that he's building into a drift car. Maybe we'll do a video on it pretty soon here. It should be coming to completion. And he's got a spare subframe for me. So very much thank you to Kitech. Okay. So on these gas tanks, there is a part that's very prone to failure, and it is these ventilation nipples. Now I say they're very prone to failure because I broke both of them. So I changed them out for this barbed fitting, so that'll be a lot more long-term than the plastic fittings. And it fits onto these hoses just fine, so we'll be Gucci. One of the worst things you can do in your E36 is ruin those vent lines or block them off and then have gasoline protruding through this cap. It'll literally just like squirt out of here. And that's not a good time, especially if you're on track, you're drifting, maybe you got sparks shooting off your tires because you're about to cord them out, and your whole car goes up in flames. So luckily that's never happened. I have had it pissing fuel out of it. It can come out of various places, as you saw on the turbo green car. I don't know what to call it. If you want, you can make up a name for it. If you guys think of a funny name or a good name for it, we can call it that. Trevor calls this one Turbo Grooves, so that's its name. My car is called Titty, because it's a TI. Titty. It's kind of shaped like a titty too.
Trzymaj kamerę, i teraz pomalujesz tą żółtą, a nie będzie elegancko. Bez ruszenia. Chociaż jakby obciszył, albo wytestował, to pobudowy. Faktura będzie podobna, czy kamera i ten czy z odrzucaniem czy nie.
No, chcę mu po prostu ponagrywać wszystko tu, wysłać w jakim stanie to jest i wtedy, nie wiem, albo to zużyjemy, albo nie.
To już twoje, bo z tym co chcesz.
No. Just let her burn for a bit. Now I'm burning out the bushings. We're gonna have to hammer them fully out. This is kind of the worst part. And then that subframe is going to powder coating tomorrow. So hopefully it'll look a lot better once it's back. Then we'll probably have to weld a bunch of it too. The bushings have already been hammered out of here and burnt out. And then these ones have been pressed out. So we've got almost everything kind of ready to go. Just got to get this last couple steps of the way. The only problem now is this. Just fucking chills here burning now. We Gucci. But yeah, they just fully slip out it like that if you heat them up enough with this. It's pretty dope, honestly. Give you guys a POV. Huh. That's not what I wanted to happen. Might need both hands for this, guys, sorry. Genius. Uh-oh. Never mind. We're gonna have to hammer that back out. And then use the Sawzall to cut that, I think. So all the bushings have been hammered out. We're just left on this one, but I think I gotta use the Sawzall to cut that out. So we just lubed up the new bushings. I had to use the Sawzall. You just cut the race out and it comes right out. And then you just get this guy right in there. And oh yeah, that's it. That's all it should be, at least. Then we change gloves, because these are not good. Oh, look at the other bushings, all of them. And then this guy is pretty much all burned out. So we'll hit that with the Sawzall, and it'll come right out too. And then it'll be ready for sandblasting tomorrow. Ciekawy jestem. I don't remember which way it goes. Does not tell us shit. In these situations, check Google. Got Angelo here. He's working the press. So we just got it like lined up, figured out that the longer side is supposed to go with the longer side on this as well. It's a little bit longer.
Okay. It's not gonna
No,
further.
no. So now we got to take it out and hit it with a hammer. All right, guys, time to do some grinding. Not really ready for this, but what else is there to do on a Wednesday evening? The subframe's all ready for sandblasting. We were not able to get those bushings in. I'm gonna freeze them and try again tomorrow or the next day. These upper spring control arms, they are good to go. Got adjustable camber arms, those are good to go. And then we have the new poly bushings in the diff. So now I'm gonna clean off this area. Gotta go to about here on all of them, or well, those two. And then the fronts are a little different. All right, so we started the cleaning process. Pretty sick. All right, so I just had some boys come over and hammered in these boys. So good to go on the rubbers. Underneath here, we have these guys ready to be welded in, held in place where they should be. All right, guys, so it's almost midnight. I'm ridiculously dirty. It's pouring rain outside. And not really sure why, but the welder stopped welding. So we got 1, 2, 3 in. Do the others, or no, do the others probably a day or two. Gotta take a break tomorrow, spend some time with the woman. Important to have a balance. Today was a really long day. But cool, we got a lot done, so that's important. So here in Poland, the bread is so good. It's like garlic cheese bread, just fire. From any store. Any store will have this. So right now, I'm gonna take this subframe and go get it sandblasted. And then maybe figure out why this broke. I think I just need to take apart the trigger, and I think the button in there just stopped working for some reason. POV, you fixed the welder. Gang gang, baby. All right, so we got this back from sandblasting, and there are a few weaker areas, it is safe to say. Overall, better. overall better than the last one, but definitely need to weld in a plate there, a triangle there or something. It'd be good to weld in a plate here for sure, and then another one here, and then probably just weld along. I don't really know. Or buy a subframe reinforcement kit as well. All right, so I just dropped off the subframe. Now it's the next morning. It's like 8 a.m. It's dark and rainy here. And I'm picking up the subframe and we're going to Chechko. I'm gonna give him this thing and he's gonna, you know, defuck it. So Chechko's a very, very, very good welder, fabricator. I want to say engineer too. He's built some just gnarly, really, really cool stuff. So he's gonna make this subframe really, really good too.
Ay, keep it steady up in my own lane. Ay, bottle service up when I get paid. Ay, Casa de Amigo sit plante. Yeah, turn that shit up, caliente. Ay, kung fu, but I ain't your sensei. Ay, tore the shit down in my own.
Alrighty, so we have some welds done here. All pretty welded up. Now we gotta do a little bit of grinding to make sure that all the surfaces are flat. And then afterwards we'll do those after I seal and paint these. All right, so here's the subframe back. It's been welded. See, it's got pieces in there. Now I'm just gonna paint it with like this undercoating. All right, guys, so now we're putting back in the not the subframe, the gas tank. Everything is undercoated. Well, I ran out of paint over there, so everything here that is important is undercoated. That's already been crashed into as well, so fuck it. Now we're putting in these straps, and they are really, really tough. Even pushed up, you see that gap, so we're gonna be working on that, I guess. Trevor, buddy, fucking get some new gas tank straps and some new brake lines, because these have been through it. At least they don't leak. Got rid of all of these old crusty hose clamps. And this one's not that bad, but now they're all new. Every single one, all the vents got new hose clamps. Subframe is all nice and painted. Time to get those bushings in. Angelo has come to help. Well, not really, he's been holding the flashlight. The whole subframe is put together once and for all. Oh, not that bolt. That goes in the front of the diff. But everything is together. Everything here is ready. Tomorrow morning we put this thing back in. So subframe all put together, looking nice and fresh. All the new bushings are in place. All the plates are in. They've been sealed. They've been painted. This thing is not going to rust anytime soon. All right, so it's the next day. Angelo's here, and we're going to put this subframe back in the car. It should be the last day of work here. Something like this takes about 35 to 40 hours of working hours. And then also, depending on how bad the floor is, how much rust there is, and how much welding you're doing, that'll also affect the time a lot more. These are like the smallest plates you can really do, so they require like the least amount of welding. So they also take the least amount of time, something like that, but still a process to do it right. Gotta take the gas tank out, and that's a process that you don't wanna mess up either. You don't wanna mess up the ventilation system on the gas tank, because that causes further issues. So be mindful do it right, do it once. And if you need help, get some professionals to look at it. That's why we got Chichko to weld us up that subframe, because he's a professional and he did it right. All right, so we'll do a little product review here. Oh, this one's okay. So the bump stop on this one's fine, but these things are, well, how you doing? That should come back up. The other one, I don't know what happened to this thing, but it's not even, yeah. So that's cool.
It's not even going back?
No, it's not. These are Turbo Works coilovers. We knew they weren't gonna be like the best, but they've been on 2 cars for like 6 months maybe. So do with that information as you will. Back to this. We got the subframe in. It's fully in, it's bolted up, it's in place. Now we're putting in the trailing arms. They are a little tricky. We've got to navigate the brakes and brake lines. It's also a fun time. The person that did the brake system on this car did it a little how you doing. Fuel system should be all good. And then just put the drive shaft in. Or bolt up the drive shaft, center bearing, exhaust. Test drive.
Yeah.
All right. Wheels are on the car. Exhaust is on. Battery is connected. Now we get to start it up and see if anything leaks and make sure everything works. Start it up first try, even though the fuel lines are empty, it just fired right up. Nothing seems to be leaking. Exhaust sounds good. I think we're Gucci. One thing I will do while it's in the air is test if everything goes into gear. Fine, but I need to change because I am the definition of filth right now. Angelo helped, but he didn't get as dirty, like just dirt nasty. But I'm hyped. I'm really hyped on this. Super hyped this works. It's finally time. And with that, I think we are done. We just gotta lower the car down, take it for a test drive. This wheel looks like it might be bent. We'll show that in a second with everything in the air. Thank you, Angelo's father, for sponsoring today's content with this welder. It helped a lot.
Yeah, thanks to my dad.
Yep.
Did all the work needed for the turbo growth and also for Corsa.
Yeah, we fixed his exhaust too.
Like 10th time.
Yep, the 3rd time touching this exhaust. It just keeps falling apart in different places.
Yeah, it still works like shit, but
Yeah, the grind never stops.
I be getting bands, getting plenty. Pay for, risk cold. Get that bag, I gon' take that shit home. Roll that blunt, I gon' smoke on my own. Get these bands, yeah, we gon' roll. Pay for, risk cold.
Maybe it's just the tire. I think it's okay. Or it definitely looks a little wobbly, but not too bad. You can see there, like, kind of.
I gon' take that shit home. Roll that blunt, I gon' smoke on my own. Smoking our pounds, yeah, we gon' roll. Slide, ash, freeze.
Car works. It's outside. It moves under its own power. Everything is Gucci. So, yeah. Yeah, it's way better. The back end actually stays where it needs to be. The brakes definitely need fucking...
I need something.
Yeah.
Need brake pads, maybe?
I feel like brake pads, maybe rotors. They feel like they're not the happiest.
Feels good.
The back end just feels so much more planted.
Yeah.
It feels like one with the car.
Turn feels way better.
Holy fuck. It makes the front end feel loose now, kind of. Jesus Christ. Fucking missed it. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Me and Angelo didn't go over like 70 kilometers an hour in it, but it was just so good to... This is where your subframe got sandblasted. Yeah.
Yep. Dude, it's gonna be so good. Because before it wouldn't step out like that.
I know. It's a whole different fucking vehicle now. All I see is trees.
Dude, and also like the way that it feels now, I could definitely do flick.
Yeah,
Like,
it'll...
super easy.
Slide, action, freeze.
Bye-bye. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys can like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you want to see more of, what you want to see less of. If you got any cool stuff that you want us to try out, send our way. If you're a company that works with brake lines, we could definitely use some brake lines for this thing. And whatever else you guys saw that we might need, let us know. If you want us to fix your car, get in contact with us. We can do anything and everything BMW related. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great night.
Bye, people.
It's a beautiful day.
Hit me up, asking where the party at. You pull up, transport, see you on the other side.